All right, guys, so we're at 20 days left, and I just had the most amazing experience. So before we jump into the thoughts I had with myself this morning, I just went into FedEx to pick up my hair marks, which essentially is one of the marketing tools that I'm using, right, for my in-service clients. And the lady who was handing me the box, she said to me, "Shimilia, I hope you don't mind, but I looked at your flyers and I have a question about my hair." And my hair I stopped relaxing my hair for a few months, and I'm in between a relaxer, and I don't see myself with natural hair, but I'm afraid about cancer. So what do I do? And we had the briefest interaction, but it just shows you the power of putting yourself out there, because this is the person that was printing the stuff, right? So I'm just beaming with excitement, because this is specifically the type of person that I want to help and want to support. And I feel like that's where my value lives, in the person who is in the unknown and they're trying to get into their higher self. And the question I asked her was simple. I said, if you had to see yourself as your best, what hairstyle is she wearing? Is she natural? Is she relaxed? Is she texturized? What does she have? Extensions? And she said not natural. So I said, okay, that's a ground for us to begin to work on. You have my flyer, send me a message, and let's set up a consult. And it's just so heartwarming to know that this is why I do what I do, you know? I woke up this morning and I have studied, researched the different realms of when somebody's awake. And if you guys are familiar, then you're gonna hear me say theta, and you know what I mean. So I was in theta, which is where you're not fully awake, but you're also not asleep, and it is the easiest part for information to transfer from your conscious to your subconscious. So with that knowledge and using that as the seat of the premise, then this is where I essentially give myself instruction for the day, or get clarity on what I want. And I ask myself, how do I want my education space to look? Just confirming everything that I already know. And how do I want my in-private clients to be? What is my goal? How much people do I feel I can hold in my energy? Because it's not just about money, it's also about me walking with these people, helping them get to their hair goals, and just being available to do this type of work with women in discovering and unveiling their beauty and feeling fully confident and magnetic in who they are. And I felt a sense of peace after I came out of it. And then I said to myself, Shimilia, you already know what works in terms of your routine. And my routines are sacred, because the first person I check in with is myself in the morning. How do you feel? What number you're at? Are you at a 1? Are you at a 10? Okay, why do you feel that way? What is the highest curve? What's the minimum amongst the things that you can do today? What is the maximum? And then I go into, okay, what do you really want in this space for clarification? I come out of that, and then, I listen to sounds that feed my spirit. And there's this song, which is Psalm 91 on YouTube, and I could put the link in there, where it's like, she just sings and it just speaks to me. I've been playing this for the last 3 weeks, and it have been the song of my soul. And I was like, Shimilia, just honoring your sacred routines is what is gonna make this process feel so much more yours. And that's just the whole thing today, is just honoring your sacred routines. So get dressed, take a shower, did my hair because I still had the curls. I decided not to pull it in one, so I did a half up and just a piece in the front and half down. And I was like, okay, what are you gonna do? I checked in with one of my close friends, who's very much like our accountability partner. She had a big event yesterday. We were talking about the situation that happened yesterday, and we were really just supporting and giving context and clarity for where we're actually at. And she said, Shimilia, but the truth is like, the timeline may have shifted, but the game plan is still the same. And I have to agree, which is why I'm still doing the countdown to going back into entrepreneurship, because even though the company I used to work with dishonored the agreement, for me, the game plan was already in place. So we're 20 days down, and today, as an entrepreneur, if you're exiting entrepreneurship, my advice for you to consider is creating a sacred routine where you cover yourself all of your needs emotionally, spiritually, physically. Listen, to the point where I had to write down exercise, eat, nourish your body, sleep, like move, go outside, feel the trees. I'm very meticulous about what I allow myself to feel and experience, because I want to get the fullness of my days. So yeah, sacred routine, guys.